Okay, sir. Welcome back. In the last video, you saw us clear the bush, and now we have a level ground. But now we have to prepare the soil, because we can't just start planting it like this. We have to get the soil prepared. The purpose of preparing this soil is to make it fertile, so that we can grow food that will feed our family. And fancy machines and fancy methods. Today we are going to talk about the most common method, traditional row cropping. It is most common method because it is scalable, it is reliable. Going from a bare earth to crop rows, I will reveal my secret to optimum land production, effective tilling, and why this process is the best for maximum production. Let's get working. The first step after roadside bush clearing is the optimal land preparation. We must loosen the soil and make it erect. We must loosen and erect the soil. This allows water to penetrate deep. It allows water to penetrate deep, so that the new roots will be able to absorb the water and grow very well. They will stretch and they will thrive. If the soil is not loosened and is not erect, it will be very difficult for the new roots to penetrate. I mean, water to come into the soil, so that the new root will stretch and thrive. Tilling, ploughing. We are not just scratching the surface. Tilling and ploughing is not just scratching the surface. We are returning the remaining organic matter back into the soil to make the soil very fertile for our plants. Look at this. Look at this texture. Very okay. The crop row. You see, it must be on a straight line, because the reason for being a straight line are just like, we have three reasons for being a straight line. If it is not straight, it can cause weeding. Will be very difficult, because if it is crossed, you will weed this side, weed the other side. And another reason is, if water retention, if it is not straight, water will be retained in a cross ridge. That is why we need a straight roll. If the roll is crossed, one roll here, another one crossed by this side, in between there will be water retention, and it's going to cause root rot. The plant will have root rot. The root of the plant that will be planted on these ridges will get rotten. That's why we define the rows, the rows first before we start making the ridge. And you can see how we have measured where to make ridges. The measurement is here to define the roll. So straight roll is more better than a cross roll. Spacing and alignment, that is stage 2. Here, the distance between one row, this row, and the next row is as important as the space between what we will plant here and what we are going to plant here. So the reason for aligning the rows very well are: 1, so that the space between here and the next one must be well calculated to avoid overcrowding. If there is no enough space, there will be what we call overcrowding, and the plant will not have enough sunlight because they will be competing for sunlight. And another reason is that water will be retained. If the rows are too choked up, there will be water retention in between the row. But if there is a gap between one row and the other, the water will not retain. And you know what water retaining or retention means? It's going to mean that there will be root rot. So we don't want the roots to get rotten. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to this channel click the notification bell if you want to learn more and know more about gardening like this. We have a lot of video to show you. Thank you for watching. This stage is making the ridges. You've already seen them making the ridges. The little mud or the low mud make here is for planting of our seed. We plant our seed here on the ridge, and the reason for planting our seed here is that the losing soil will make the root of the seed to penetrate and stretch. If all these things are not here, it will the soil will not be losing. Then it allows early morning warm and ensures that the plants move on well and thrive. Now the payoff. The beauty of traditional row cropping is its efficiency. We have prepared the land, make the ridges. Now it is time to plant our seed. We plant our seed, and at the end of the day you harvest your seed. But without this type of method, it will be very difficult to plant your seed when the ridges are not being made. So plant your seed after making the ridges, and you see it will germinate and you harvest. Thank you for being with us. Subscribe to enjoy more of planting seed or transplanting the seedlings. The principle is the same: consistency and gentle handling. The perfectly tilled soil make this process simple for us because it has already been done. The soil is now fertile for us to sow our seed. Thank you once again for watching. That's a productive clear feed. We use simple techniques to make or turn our clear land into a vibrant garden. You imagine how this place was this morning when we came here. Now look at it is how it is now. Using a simple techniques, it's now a productive land for agriculture. Friends, subscribe to this channel so that you can get more videos on about what is going on. This is not the end of the road. We are still going forward. We are still producing more videos. Thank you for watching. Now you have the knowledge to turn your cleared bush into a vibrant garden like this using the techniques we discussed on this video. Go and use these techniques and create a vibrant garden like this. Now let me know in the comments below, what plants are you planting first, or what are you planting first in your crop row? Did you find the tilling or spacing the hardest part of the program or the technique? Until next time, my people, keep planting, growing, and transforming. See you next time.